Okay, welcome to Alien Isolation stream number 4. Probably very likely the last stream of this game since there's not a whole lot left. Um, Tyler is once again in the stream. Hey Tyler. He says, streaming again? I love you, vagina, but you can't be doing that. Come on. There's no escaping Banana. None. I'll pop one of these lights off. Give it the horror lighting in here. I sometimes I assume that you're just fucking around, Tyler. I feel a little bad sometimes because I'm streaming like every 2 days. Um, I feel like that's a lot to ask out of people to show up to every stream every 2 days. And by no means do I expect like everybody to just show up like for every fucking stream. That I'm not gonna request that out of anybody. To remember where in the fuck I was doing. I mean, I know I entered the Hive last time, which is probably not the best place to start on because like this area is like its own fucking experience. Oh boy. You know what? I am going to let myself die because I'm not doing a no-death run. I already established that last time. But there is a death animation I like to show on here. It'll be right here. There he is. You can see him running. There he is. And I'll let him kill me. Spookular. Tyler says, prepare to die. Defeating a sandwich only makes it tastier. Alright, now that we got that death out of the way. So all the, one of the achievements for this game is actually beating this entire game with no deaths. And the xenomorph itself obviously can be a little bit of a problem to deal with, just because it's so unpredictable and everything. For the most part, the xenomorph isn't the problem. The thing that will wreck your no-death run is facehuggers, because they're really small, and a lot of times you don't know which direction they're coming from. Big tip, though, any that are already open are harmless. If you see one that is closed, it means it will open. Oh. Yeah, I'll use... No. I'll use my phone. So see, it'll open. See him crawling out. Just fry his ass and you're good. He's dying back there. And there should be another egg right over here. See him crawling out. That egg's gonna explode now. Nice. So yeah, the face huggers are certainly what will throw off your no death run. But I mean, it's not a problem for me. A, I'm not doing a no death run. B, I've already platinumed this game, so I don't have to worry about that. But when I did do my no death run, boy, the face huggers were the things that were making me scared. It's like there's a no damage run of Resident Evil 4 by Mike Betancourt on YouTube. It's fucking incredible that he did the entirety of RE4 with no damage at all. And he actually mentioned in one of the videos that the thing that really made him nervous still, the thing that like really threw him off for the no damage run, the only area that he said he still had like worry and trouble with was actually the maze garden. Was the maze garden with all the dogs in the castle. Just because the dog's AI is so unpredictable. Oh yeah, and if you pull out your motion tracker goes fucking nuts in here. Oh shit. Alright, that's good. I am really nervous about doing this. Because... Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do a save really quick. This makes me nervous just because, like, you're in their nest. They can pop down anytime from anywhere, and you have to do a decent amount of stuff in here. So your motion tracker is pretty much only good for letting you know which direction to go. It's not going to be useful at all for telling you when xenomorphs are nearby. You're pretty much just going off a sound. Especially with facehuggers, too. The other problem that I'm just now realizing I'm going to have... Shit, I went too far. The problem that will be coming up in just a moment, probably, is when the facehuggers die, they let out a scream that actually alerts xenomorphs. Like this. That's okay, that's not a death. Sometimes the xenomorph will just run at you and kind of scramble you. That's fine. Our actual way forward is right here. And you're safe in here from xenomorphs. Facehuggers, however, can come at you through this thing. At least, I've never had a xenomorph crawl through here. So I don't think they can. But yeah, when the facehuggers are killed, they actually let out this scream that will bring a xenomorph to your location. So if you can, if you kill a facehugger, try to find a hiding spot very quickly. See, going by this thing, there's like fucking 5 in front of me. I'm certainly hearing one. In fact, I'm going to need to turn my volume up. This area is super cool. I get why it's like everybody's favorite area. It's like all you fucking want out of an Alien game. But it's nerve-wracking, brother. So I believe... Okay, yeah, this is a dead end. Thank you for the flamethrower fuel. The other really nice thing is we're actually, like, practically full up on... Not entirely. But we are really good with flamethrower fuel. Yeah, screw it. I'll refill my flashlight. Our way forward's actually going to be that way. Man, I'm usually not this nervous for this section. Where are you, buddy? There you are. So now, we hide in here, in this gross locker. And there he is. Just popped down over there. And we went into the locker very close to where the facehugger died, which means he very well may try to check this locker. In which case we have to be very, very careful and cautious. So the one nice thing about doing the no death run is all the facehuggers have set locations. They're not like free roaming like the xenomorph. They all always appear from the same spot. So you can always be kind of prepped. Where'd you drop from? Right there. I didn't even see him till he was all up in my grill. rob the jewelry store. Tell him to make me a grill. Coming right back. And I was about to pop out of this locker too. Alright, pop back in your vent. There we go. Best chance we're gonna get right there. Oh shit. Oh bitch, fuck. Fuck off, brother. That's a terrible place to save the game. I'm gonna pop up here. Hopefully I can be safe right here. Look away. So if you couldn't guess by this point, there's more than one xenomorph on board the ship. As if that needed saying, but still. There's a whole fucking hive of them. And so the whole theory that people have is you play the first, like, you know, like several hours of Alien Isolation, thinking that, oh, I'm just dealing with one xenomorph, you know, just like this one that keeps following after me. The general thought by this point is, no, there were several stalking you at various different points, and when you thought you were safe because you jettisoned one into space, no, there's way more. I can hear you walking around. Which also makes an interesting case in the fact that you jettison one into space, and then the station is actually free of any xenomorph encounters for a while. Until this point, I believe. Yeah, there you are. I'm gonna hide over here. Look away. Thank God your eyesight is for shit. These look like Legos right here. Lego. Did you leave? Uh-oh. This one is loving hanging out of this spot right now. Fuck. There we are. Alright. Egg. Went too far. Here. And I'm so nervous to talk just because I'm like, I'm going to be in the middle of talking, and that's when, like, a facehugger is going to appear, and I'm not going to hear it because I'm going to be talking. Like, in main gameplay, it's fine with the xenomorph. He's loud enough. The facehuggers aren't loud enough for me to hear him over my own talking. I'm a blabbermouth. Then what's the point of the stream if I'm not blabbering away? There's somebody boot. Well, it's a shoe, not a boot. Let's see. Okay, I'm full up on medkits. Full up on Molotovs. Full up on pipe bombs. Full up on EMP mine, flashbang, smoke bomb. I've never actually tried using, like, the noisemaker down here because I just kind of assume that, you know, I can use a medkit actually. I just kind of generally assume that a noisemaker is not going to really be that much use down here when there's like 400 xenomorphs. Either that, or it's just going to drop like... Oh god, I thought he dropped right in this room with me. Either that, or it's just going to drop like fucking 10 xenomorphs on one spot. And I'm bound to be seen by one of them. I believe going back through here, a facehugger pops in. No, but that was really good. Really, really good. Ooh, he was still hanging out right there. There we go. The biggest thing to me is just there being so many xenomorphs that are active. Like, knowing that there's like fucking 400 of them on the loose does not vote me a lot of confidence, because that means even if one disappears up a vent, I'm probably still about to have another one jump down in front of me in a minute, like 5 seconds later. So I get this one. I can't remember if there's still one more after this one or not.
Fuck. I gotta get out of here.
Return of the Century. Okay, I think we're just full on leaving now. Yeah, so it's just the two. It's not too bad. That said, I can pop my pussy right out of here. Face hugger, face hugger, face hugger. Shit, wrong button. Wrong button, man. And into the locker. Oh boy, this is... Shit is popping off in here, man. Kind of reminds me of the scene in Colonial Marines where you're like down in the like sewer area, and you have to turn on like this like power console thing, and it makes all the explodey ones run at it, like 3 of them right in a row, and they go just all explode. Fortunately, we weren't that lucky. That said, we gonna be out this muh if I can help it. This is the facehugger tunnel. I knew there was one, and I knew it was a mandatory tunnel. Colonial Marines was fun. Should replay it. So, yeah, I like it. It's not it wasn't very like well received or beloved by the fandom, but I really like it. It's no Alien Isolation, not by a fucking mile, but it's fun, and it has the same thing as like Resident Evil 5 and 6, where it is really fun in co-op. And I understand it may not be as enjoyable on your own, but I find it fun and everything. And we'll do one more save here. Hostiles nearby. Yeah, there's hostiles everywhere. And I actually got to meet Jason Douglas at a Comic-Con. I believe it was last year. Yeah, last year I got to meet. Nuh-uh, nuh-uh, nuh-uh. Say nuh-uh. Um, 2018 was the first year I ever went to Comic-Con, and I got to meet Sean Schimmel, Chris Sabat, and Charles Martinet, or Martinet, I'm not entirely sure. Um, and uh, and then in 2019, last year, I
Ricardo, I can destroy the nest.
Ripley, you've put yourself in enough danger today.
I can power up all the cores, overload them, and then initiate a reactor purge. It'll destroy everything down there.
Look, I'm not trying to persuade you out of this, Rip. I'd just like it if you didn't die.
This is what's gonna happen. There are emergency overflow circuits that feed excess power into the local capacitor banks on each tower. If I decouple them and discharge the system, the purge will be external. The nest is right in harm's way.
more working
I
Joes.
have no clue what you just said.
Just find something to hold on to.
So I believe we have 4 working Joes again. So it's easy to just kind of take them out. I don't care about wasting this bulk on ammo because I got so much other ammo. Okay, another one's coming over this way. But yeah, in 2018 I met Sean Schimmel, Chris Sabat, and Charles Martinet. Again, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it. And then in, last year I got to meet Chris Sabat again. Oh shit! Shit, man! Oh, I thought that shot would kill him at close enough range. Beat your ass, man. Ugh. Get out of here. That's why I hate this fucking bolt gun. It's so unreliable. Look at that shit. You know what, man? You know fucking what? And of course the shotgun doesn't fucking do anything either. I think there's still one more. And you should be the last one, I believe. Oh wait, that didn't even reload. What the hell? Oh, it did one bullet at a time. That's stupid, man. Just bolt gun ammo. There we go. Got it. And then in 2019, I met Chris Sabat again. I met Monica Rial. I met Justin Briner. I met Jason Douglas. And Charles Martinet again. I met Austin St. John, Tara Strong, a few others I can't really remember. I got, like, both years I went, I got, like, hella shit signed by Chris Sabat. But where I was going with that, though, is Jason Douglas actually voiced one of the main characters in Alien Colonial Marines. And actually... What am I doing? Just forward that. Reload this. And I actually talked to him. I met him at Comic-Con, and I talked to him about how I was like, oh, like, I know a lot of people didn't really like... Going the wrong way. I was like, I know a lot of people didn't really like Colonial Marines, but I really liked it, and I thought it was, like, really fun and all that stuff. And he's like, yeah, he's like, it was supposed to end up like a completely different thing. Like, he's like, originally it was like a lot better idea, and there was a lot of concepts to it that I really liked, and it ended up being kind of like not turning out the way that we all thought going into it. And I was like, that kind of sucks, but I mean, at least, you know, I enjoy it. This stupid thing. Ugh, the worst. I don't understand that puzzle, and I never will. And what is the next thing? Let's go this way. I think we're actually going to have to deal with 4 more of the hazmat suit guys before we leave. Like, once we're all done with this, we have to deal with a few more of them, which isn't the best. I hate dealing with the hazmat ones. Regular working Joes are fine, but the hazmat ones are fucking irritating. Tyler says Tara Strong is the best. Yeah, she was really nice when we met her. She definitely seemed like she was like a little tired, like she definitely seemed a bit wiped from everything she was doing that day. I believe it's as soon as that door opens, 4 more Hazmat Joes come out. And then Charles Martinet was actually really, really fantastic too. He was, we actually went over to his booth right as he was about to leave, and he was actually talking to like his people about how he was like getting ready to go for the day, and how he was like really wiped. And so we just popped by and we were like, hey, like we just wanted to say that like you're like super fantastic. Like me and my girlfriend went and we were like, oh, like we just wanted to say that like you're like super fantastic and we love your work and like you're Mario, you're Parthenax, you're all this blah blah. And he actually took a couple minutes to actually talk to us, and was willing to take like an extra couple minutes, and actually it was really nice because we were like, oh, like he just wants to get going blah blah, and we kept him for like an extra like 3 minutes, and he didn't seem to mind at all. He was like all about his fans. And just the fact he could have been like, no, like I'm leaving now, blah blah blah. Like I just want to go home, and he didn't. And he was like, no, like I'll take a minute and talk to you guys. And it was like really friendly and great and everything. And there they are. Comparatively, I won't go a whole lot into it because I'm still a fan of his, and I'm not trying to shit talk him or anything. Sean Schimmel was kind of the exact opposite of that experience, and I am still a fan of Sean Schimmel. I mean, he's the voice of Goku to me, but he was probably bar none the worst experience I've had meeting somebody at a convention. And it was a little disappointing, but I also ultimately was there the most for Chris Sabat. And oh shit, what? There's still more I have to do over here? Forgot. And Chris Sabat more than made up for that because he was just fucking phenomenal both years. And then I ended up not even going to my local Comic-Con this year because I ended up not getting tickets because Chris Sabat ended up not going. Okay, I think you're dead. Chris Sabat ended up not going that year. Well, this year. And so I ended up not getting tickets to go. Okay, Hazmat Joe's coming that way. And so I was like, oh, I'm not going to go since Chris Sabat's not going. And he wasn't like the deciding, like, he wasn't like, I'll only go if Chris Sabat goes, but like, it was one of those things where I was like, you know, Chris Sabat was one of the main deciding factors for me. And, oh shit, it's going crazy in here. And, but the fact he wasn't going, I was kind of like, and then there was no one else to really make up for it except William Zabka and Ralph Macchio were going, which would have been neat. But that was about like all the people I really cared about that were going. And I was like, that's like no Chris Sabat, and then just Ralph Macchio and William Zabka to make up for that isn't, Not to disparage Ralph Macchio or William Zabka, but because I love Cobra Kai and I love the Karate Kid movies. But it wasn't enough to make me want to go, and then they ended up canceling Comic-Con anyways because of COVID. So I was like, kind of works out, I guess. I didn't have to like get a ticket refunded or wait like fucking 8 more months to get another thing, because they like ended up postponing the convention to some later month. I don't even remember when. I want to say like August or some shit. And I'm not complaining about that like remotely. A, I didn't have tickets anyways, and B, like what? Okay. Some of these puzzles make no fucking sense, man.
Ricardo, I'm about to purge the nest. Hang tight.
I think I told you, but my uncle was friends with William Zabka when they were kids, so I kind of know him. I think I do remember you actually telling me that, Tyler, like years ago. This is such a cool cutscene. So we attempted to detonate the nest, and a bunch of the xenomorphs went, fuck that, and left.
There's still some on the station. Shit. Huh. I'm sorry, Ricardo.
Just get back to the Marshall Bureau, Rick. Please.
So it was a pointless endeavor on our end. But yeah, what I was going to say though is, I'm not like upset by that at all, because I definitely agree that putting the health and safety of attendees and everything is the what's the word? The main like focus.
Something weird's happening.
You think?
I need you to get to medical now. The reactor purge. It's resetting systems across Sevastopol. Lights, transit, maybe even communications. I think this is our big chance. Just go now. We might not have much time. I'm heading down to comms.
So yeah, this is about the final stretch. Also, my biggest disappointment with Alien Isolation, my biggest disappointment is, wait, shit, which one am I going to? Medical facility. Lorenz cyst expired. I would assume it'd be the medical one, right? San Cristobal. That's Lorenz. Solobon. I would assume it's this one. Always so bad at the transit memory thing. My biggest disappointment with this game, by like a fucking mile, is that there is no alien queen featured in this game. Especially since the developers apparently confirmed that they were originally going to put a queen xenomorph in this game, and in canon there is one on the ship. Like there is a queen xenomorph, we just never see it. And I think that's such a big missed opportunity, and I would have loved to see how they'd render a queen xenomorph. And I'm not sure the reasoning why they didn't do it. I don't know if it was like too big of a thing for them to attempt or what, but yeah. Okay, good. We did choose the right transit. I just would have loved to see it. I love all the different. Part of my appeal to Colonial Marines is that there's so many different like xenomorph designs and stuff. Like they have like different models and like there's different like concepts of different xenomorphs that they use. Like there's like a bull one that like charges at you and it's like really cool. And then there's like the sewer ones that explode. And then there's the Raven one that's really fucking awesome. And it's like a battle damage xenomorph that like specifically like stalks and hunts prey. Which I mean every xenomorph does, but this one was like specifically like a stalker model xenomorph. Like it like just hunted things.
Did you manage to get to comms?
I'm here, but I was too late. Apollo's recovered from the reactor purge and knocked out external comms again.
Damn it. So why'd you send me here?
Plan B, Rick. See, before I left, the system showed a ship approaching Sevastopol. I think it's the Anisadora. Marlowe managed to send out his auto codes to call it in while comms were temporarily open.
Gotta get to it. Is it docking?
No, but it's in a holding position nearby. Head for the ambulance bay. The shuttles are really short range, but they'll make it.
Got it.
So I abused the shit out of saving from this point on to the end of the game. Because from this point on to the end of the game, you are dealing with fucking berserker xenomorphs. They are somehow way more aggressive than ever before earlier in the game. Okay, now we can tear this panel off. they are just fucking wild, out of control, and they will. You'll actually see there's like certain cutscenes and stuff where it'll show like they're fucking coming at you with a vengeance. So I do not feel any shame whatsoever in save scumming the shit out of this game. And our flamethrower is probably going to get a hot ass workout. I believe this actually leads flamethrower fuel. Thank you very much. This is, yeah. So you can use the ion torch here if you feel like it. And in there, I believe, is one of the USS Nostromo logs. I suppose I could show it off. Why not? I don't think I've shown any others off, and there's only one that's like actual, like mandatory through the plot, which we'll be getting to relatively soon, actually. And I love this little room, though. Like, I'd hang out in here. It looks nice. I don't know why. It's so simplistic. It's probably not that nice or anything, but yeah. Anyways, here we go.
Hughes, it's Ransom. I just got your query. Yes, I have been in our transmission relay archive, and I've done some decrypting. I'm looking for crew logs that passed through Sevastopol a while ago. I know you're concerned, but it's ancient history. There's just some stuff I need to know. A routine company transmission packet sent from the edge of Thetis before a ship started its trip home. Nothing that's gonna break anything.
Ripley's asked me to log a report on what happened to the umbilicus when we hooked onto the refinery. I'll tell you what happened. Me and Brett were holding the place together with our bare hand. You'd think millions of tons of oil would get someone from the front deck, someone on a full share down here with us. You know, checking up on the stuff we need. You want to get out of the system on schedule next term, you put the Nostromo in dry dock for a month. You wait till we're done with it. You pay what we're due. Parker out.
Parker. So yeah, that's one of the Nostromo logs. That was Parker, an actual character from the original Alien film. And so each of the logs is like each of the characters. Like there's like Ash, there's Parker, there's Brett, there's oh my god, I can't think of the other names now. So Aliens is my favorite thing in the franchise. Just this Alien Isolation and Aliens are my two favorite things in the franchise. They're roughly tied. And I honestly couldn't pick between them, but I know Aliens a lot better than Alien. And Aliens has always appealed to me more. I fucking love Bill Paxton as oh my god, this is gonna kill me now that I can't think of his name. It's not Hicks, because Hicks is Michael Biehn. That's Dwayne Hicks. It's is it Hudson? I think Bill Paxton plays Hudson. And then there's Vasquez, of course, who's like the biggest badass ever. And then Ripley too, who's even better than she was in Alien, and she was already really great in Alien.
It's really did a number on this place.
So yeah, if you remember, that's actually where the Xenomorph cornered us right here, and then the whole area started exploding. Go up the ladder there, and you climb down, and blah blah blah. So like I said, we kind of backtrack through a lot of the same areas. And this is actually, I believe this is where I had my first death. I need to be careful because if I remember right, which I'm pretty sure I do, there's people around this corner. Oh. That was an android. Is he coming this way? Yes, he is. Oh boy, and he's a hazmat Joe. It's not fun. Are you? Bye. Why am I running? That was stupid. There's xenomorphs in here. Slip around this way. Being careful of everybody we could run across. Okay, good. We lost him. Somehow going slow as fuck, we lost him. Back here, this is where we got this medical kit. It's right there, the one for Nina. Yeah, that was Marlowe's wife. Maybe this is where the people are. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people. Hey, all you people, won't you listen to me? Ugh, I don't want to flare. I'm really not remembering my way through this area right now. The ambulance bay. What the hell is this room? I don't remember this. Flashbang upgrade.
Damn, my access tuner isn't powerful enough.
I guess we'll have to upgrade it.
There has to be a way.
Aha, it's right over here. Find an upgrade? Where will I ever get that? Just pop in a new battery. The battery's dying, I can't hack anything. She's got your hack tool. Alright, let's see, where is the... There, oop. Get the X guy, and the little guy, and the him guy, and the T guy, and the 3. So yeah, this is the wind down. We pretty much...
Coordinates already in the system. Just punch the dash.
What about you?
There's a still a pretty significant amount of stuff left to do, but it all kind of flows together and wraps up itself. It all proceeds very linearly. Looks like I'm in a fucking dinosaur right now. I'm losing, like I mentioned before, like I feel like over time, like people say like, oh, I'm losing my reflexes with gaming. I'm losing like my memories with gaming. I'll like play stuff like 10 times and remember it flawlessly, and then I come back to it like a year later, I'm like, I don't remember this. What's going on? Oh my god, what's going on? Check. Big dummy. There. Whoops. Okay. Streaming a little under an hour.
Ricardo, can you hear me?
Out of range. Not sure how much longer the link's gonna last. How much longer the link's gonna last.
Every fucking time I think this is a xenomorph. And I feel like it's on purpose. Ah, fucking gets me every time, man. Every time. Explore. Oh, we're on the Anesidora. That's what we were doing. That's right. Oh my god. So we're on Marlowe's ship now, on the Anesidora.
Think we may have broken our losing streak. We've barely been saving a living the past couple of years, and the Anesidora is starting to look like the wrecks we salvaged. Can't say the crew's been faring any better. Then we found that flight recorder. It belongs to a ship, the Nostromo, Weyland-Yutani property. That means there'll be a reward. But then Marlowe had an even better idea. Extrapolate the path of the flight recorder to try to find the wreck of the Nostromo. We got lucky. Found a distress signal, and now we're following it. This is it. I can feel it in my bones. He always said he'd do right by me.
So that was Marlowe's wife. They were saying they found the Nostromo flight log, which was Ripley's ship, Ellen Ripley, not the one we're playing as, her daughter. They found Ellen Ripley's Nostromo flight recorder, and they went, why don't we try to do even better? Let's find the fucking ship they were on. Marlowe should start talking here in a moment. I was pretty sure it was here. It might not be for another minute or two. All sorts of goodies in here. Look at this. Nice. So I'll probably get the passcode from this computer. Signal detected. Marlowe. Heist says he's just picked up some kind of signal. I've got Lewis trying to decode it now. Could be the Nostromo. Want to come up and see for yourself? Technician's reports. 1024, 2137. Marlowe, I had just had to do some much needed work on the sublight engines. The old girl was complaining so loudly I'm surprised something didn't fall off during the last jump. Everything's holding together for now, but she'll need a full overhaul soon. And not just for the core systems. Keep pushing her like this, we're going to end up being the only salvage crew hitchhiking through deep space. It's going to be an expensive job, so let's hope you're right about that bacon. It could be our last chance for a decent paycheck. Anyway, I had to reset the door code afterwards. New one is 4510.
We're outside Sevastopol. Marlowe and Foster woke up first. She looked terrible. Meeks and me are about to take a shuttle to the station. But well, this has got to break quarantine procedures, right? It's Marlowe's ship. She's Marlowe's wife. And things got heated. And Meeks got a bloody nose. So, I don't know. Maybe the doctors will give her the all clear and things can get to normal. But if they sniff it out when we get on board, I don't want any part of it. Marlowe doesn't pay nearly enough for that kind of noise.
It absolutely is not, but that kind of sounded somewhat like Jonathan Banks, who was Mike on Breaking Bad. I think as soon as we activate these is when Marlowe starts talking to us. Because he is on the ship since it is his ship and he called it in from the docking bay, or to the docking bay. So you just gotta activate these generators because we're trying to get like everything powered up in here so we can actually like traverse the station. Well, the ship, it's not a station. Sevastopol is the station. That should, if I remember right. Aha. I was waiting for the door to open. Oh, more of this stupid one. Hey, look at that first try. We finally got it. Marlowe going to be talking here in a moment. There we go.
Ricardo, in case you're hearing me, I've got the Unisadora's basic power systems back online. Doors should be open. Hopefully some light. Still no sign of Marlowe.
That's where I already was. Hey, Marlowe.
Marlowe? Where are you, Marlowe?
Thanks for switching the power back on. You saved me a job. I only needed it offline temporarily. I had some things to fix.
Okay, and then this door is unlocked now.
Maybe you want to join my crew. Plenty of free spots.
Marlowe don't trust me. He said he'd give me all the data he had on the creature so I could take it to the company, but he...
Taylor? Taylor! Marlowe, what are you doing?
What no one else seems prepared to do. Come find me, Ripley. I got something for you.
Be careful of this room. I believe, if I remember right, there's actually two in here. I'm kind of nervous. I think there's 2. I think the second one appears after you use the door. Like after you unlock it. Whatever it was that attached itself to Foster is dead. I found her on the floor by her bed, all curled up like a spider. Foster said she felt fine, but I insisted on putting her into hypersleep. I think must have done something to her, but maybe I can slow the process. Sevastopol's the nearest station, so I'm going to get her checked out. Quarantine will be a problem, but I figure the Nostromo flight recorder may be the ticket in. Whatever we have to do. You guys are fucking stupid.
Anisadora, this is Marshal Waits of Sevastopol. Officially, I should deny your request to dock. Sevastopol is currently being decommissioned, and I can't compromise security for unscheduled vessels. However, in the light of the property you found, I will allow a small number of your crew to dock via a short-range shuttle. I must remind you that Sevastopol is entitled to a cut of any reward for return of said property once it's on station. Let me know your decision. Waits up.
There's a little more context for what's going on. And I'm really worried a facehugger's going to appear as soon as I finish this. Maybe he's on the way back out of here. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Marlo going to talk again. So I thought. I'm hearing cameras. Yeah, there you are. I always feel like I got plenty of light in here. Doesn't matter if the lights go out. God, did they put enough of these fucking things here? So if you haven't gathered enough so far, what happened was Marlo and his crew, Foster's his wife, they were just out exploring space, found the Nostromo flight recorder, went, hey, let's try to find their ship too. Ended up finding a distress beacon, went there. They found the nest of facehugger eggs. Marlo's wife, Foster, looked into an egg, fucking got face-hugged, took her back on the ship. They're like, we don't know what the fuck to do. Let's take her to the nearest station and have the doctors there look at her. So they took her to Sevastopol. She ended up dying when the facehugger burst out of her chest, which is why she was dead on that table earlier. And the facehugger matured into a xenomorph and went wild on the station and presumably helped make that nest and in the reactor core. It does not explain, unless that facehugger ended up becoming a queen alien, how it managed to reproduce so many other xenomorphs. I would just assume that the one that impregnated her ended up becoming a queen, though. Went into the reactor core, popped out a ton of babies for all that welfare money, and then just fucked off somewhere that we don't see, but stayed on the ship. And Ripley here, just trying to find info on her mom, got dragged into all of it. Yay! So let's make sure we have everything we want through here, because we're going to have... so there's these three things here. There's this, there's that, and we're going to have to use all three in a moment. Well, in a minute. When shit starts to go haywire. But first, I'm going to shut up for this.
wanted report. Personal message. This is for my daughter. Hi, Amanda. I'm recording this for you, my sweetheart, and I hope you get to hear it one day. You see, I got into trouble. My ship, there was an accident, sweetheart, and we found an alien creature. It was very dangerous, and the only way we could stop it was to destroy the ship. I'm okay. I'm stuck on this lifeboat, long way out, but we had to destroy the ship. We had to destroy the Nostromo. We just couldn't risk bringing that thing home with us. I needed to protect you. Don't worry. Don't worry about me. I'm sure I'll see you very soon. I love you, sweetheart.
My God.
Now you understand.
Kill you, Marlowe.
I'm gonna overload the fusion reactor.
That'll turn the reactor into a goddamn nuke. You'll destroy the ship and the station.
It'll annihilate every trace of that creature. Ripley, it's the only way. I can't let it live. And I'm not letting the company have it, or they'll just start the whole thing over again.
Listen to me! We don't have to do this!
Stop! Stop it, Marlo!
Marlowe, please.
You heard what your mother did. She understood. If she was here, she'd be helping me. You think she would want company suits knowing the zip code of that creature? No one must know.
There are still people alive on the station! Marlo!
Foster's not. She was my wife. I loved her. And I killed her.
I think I was too late. He set it going. He set it going!
Taylor, I'll stop the overload. You have to help me. Go to that console.
Warning. Fusion reactor overload in progress.
Open the fusion system so I can work on them.
What?
I need power sent to the auxiliary generator. Look for the letters AUX.
I found it!
Alright, when we get to powering this shit up, you gotta hurry, because I'm pretty sure you can actually game over if you don't do this quick enough.
Okay, you're doing good, Taylor. Now switch the maintenance terminal from auto to manual. Do you see it? It'll be there, Taylor. Trust me. That's it.
Oh, there we go. Let's hack some stuff. Let's see, oops. I'm like fucking up here. Oh, V. I wasn't really fucking up, I just was like... There we go. Got that one a little close. And then last, you just turn this thing. Look at that tape on there. That's everything. Damn, look how much that's heating up out there.
You did it! Something's happening. I don't understand. Primary systems collapse. Total system wiring cascade failure.
Fuck! Marlowe forced an overload. The ship's gonna tear itself apart.
Critical collapse. Critical collapse.
Yeet. Escape! Yes, now you just book your ass right out of here.
Critical collapse.
Wow. Be warned. Like I said before, I believe there's another facehugger or two on the way out. So keep your eyes open. And ears, mostly. You mostly use your ears. Mostly. Could have sworn there was one there. Ah. Spooky. This is like the end of Revelations. Like right here's where like Parker just falls like 30 feet into like an explosion and then lives. Any facehuggers want to fight? There's no xenomorphs on the Anesidora, so don't worry. There is facehuggers. Here we go. Maybe not. I swear to God, I thought there was two on this ship. I guess it'd be kind of mean if they threw that at you during the escape sequence. The hell? What? Oh. It's like there's no prompt here. Val says, damn, alien game about to make me cry. Well, also, if you know, like, the whole, like, the lore of the canon and everything, is, Ellen Ripley's like, oh, I'll see you soon, my daughter, like, I love you so much, I'll see you soon, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, in canon, when Aliens comes around, Ripley was in hypersleep, for so long, that when she wakes up, it's been, like, 100 years and her daughter's dead. So her and her daughter in canon never meet up again.
Ricardo.
Took out the orbital stabilizers. We're about to fall from the sky. I'm trying to contact the Torrens, but the comms are still locked. The ambulance you just docked is screwed. The Torrens is our only way off this.
Aw, dude, enough of the fucking security tuner. God. So many.
Hello, Sevastopol. Can you respond? We just saw a ship blow on your starboard side. Took out an entire orbital stabilizer array. We have no place to dock. Please, tell us what's going on in there. We can take survivors. I'll leave this channel open. Torrens out.
So also, if you remember, Torrens is the ship we arrived on. Ugh, now we have to use the fucking torch. Just all these stupid little menial things that add up together. Get that out of there. I think, if I am remembering right...
Welcome to Seegson Communications. Please sign in at reception.
Okay, no, this is not what I thought it was. But this is where that android was at the beginning of the game.
We've got company. Seegson security just came through. Guns in hand, not friendly. I had to hide under a desk.
Oh, fuck.
What do they want?
The Torrens. They heard the broadcast. They want to contact it. I think they plan on taking it by force.
Shit. Of course there's no saving here.
No, comms are still out. Steer clear from them. They're dangerous and desperate.
Son of a bitch. Okay. We're gonna be using pipe bombs if we have to, because I'm not trying to repeat all the shit I've done. Fuck. Okay. Shit, let me down here. shit. Okay, thank God your eyesight is fucking awful. Oh boy, this part makes me nervous. Because these guys hit like a motherfucking truck. Because they have like fucking machine guns, I believe, or shotguns, something like that. So I'm going to heal just to be safe. Because I'm super nervous. So I will throw it out there. I'm not usually one of those like, oh, like, the bad guy did nothing wrong, blah, blah, blah. That's one of them right there. I'm not one of those, the bad guy did nothing wrong, like, Thanos did nothing wrong, like... I'm not one of those types. That said, I think Marlowe did nothing wrong. Can't even tell if he's still there. I think he left. So... where is... maybe I do want my shotgun out. I am so nervous going through here. Trying not to get killed because I have no save point. What's through here? No flashlight needed for me. Yeah, I don't think, is that a person? What am I looking at? Oh. That's a working Joe. I don't think Marlowe did anything wrong because his whole thing, like I was explaining, what he did was they were like, all right, we found the flight recorder, which will like get us some money because there's a reward for it, and then he goes, let's find the ship because then maybe we'll get even more money for that. I get it, they're looking for bounty. I don't think that's like the worst thing you can do out in space, especially since they didn't have any knowledge of what was going on. They just knew that a ship went missing and they could get money for finding it. But then they made contact with the Facehugger hive. Facehugger attached herself to Marlowe's wife, and he goes, all right, let's take her to the medical facility and see if they can do something because we don't know what the fuck to do. So they bring her on board to a station, and the Facehugger bursts out of her, becomes a xenomorph, blah, blah, blah. They have to put the ship on quarantine lockdown. People start breaking off into raid camps because everyone's like, holy shit, there's a xenomorph now, and this thing is fucking murking us left and right, and we're gonna loot and go crazy and blah, blah, blah. And it turns out that Weyland-Yutani, the company, wants to preserve the xenomorph alive so they can capture it and have it for themselves. I believe, yeah, you can open these from the other side as well. That said, this might lead me right to the face-to-face with that fucking Hazmat Joe. Or, this just led me to where it was a minute ago. Not doing that. Ah, I was like, what closed or opened? So, Weyland-Yutani is like, oh, well, we're going to sacrifice other people and reprogram our androids to capture the xenomorph alive so we can bring it back to us and utilize it however we see fit. And Marlowe's like, no, like, you have no idea what it's like to deal with these xenomorphs. The best thing we can do is just eradicate them. So he goes, let's just blow up the whole station. Everybody's already broken off into like war camps. Half the population of the station is dead. Everybody who's not dead is killing each other. There's a xenomorph hive inside the station in the reactor core. He's like, let's just nuke the fucking station and be done with this whole shit. Because it's not worth saving, you know, the 50 people left alive on the station to bring a xenomorph back to, like, 10 trillion people. It's, you know, like, let's not kill 50 people, or let's not kill 10 trillion people to save 50 people on this ship. Let's just nuke this shit and be done with it. And if we all have to die to prevent the xenomorphs, from getting to the main population, then that's worth our eradication. And I agree with that. I totally get where he's coming from. I think he's a bit of an asshole, and I think if he had been more properly conducted with the way he was going about it, it would have worked out a lot better. Because it's very much that, like, oh boy, I fucking hate dealing with you guys. It's, you know, it's us. If you and like 40 of your friends are on a ship, and you're like, oh, like there's like this nest of things where one of these things can wipe out a whole army, so let's bring a nest of them back to Earth so we can live and have it just eradicate the entire planet anyways. I think that's stupid. Marlowe was in the right. Fuck. Getting the timing for this is going to be insane.
Feels like we're standing around waiting to die.
Oh shit. Shit. Whoops. It was nothing. I love stupid characters like that. What that? That nothing. I may need to throw an EMP bomb in there. I don't know, man. Ora. I can. Maybe. Is there anybody on the other side of this door? Maybe that'll work out. Trying to get by these guys without a fight. That may be my window. That's my window. Oh, thank God. I don't know why I didn't think of that a few minutes ago. Anyways, feel free to give me your take in the comments. Do you think why am I going back up this way? Shit.
Must be around here somewhere.
Fuck. Oh shit. Alright. Okay. Works for me. Alright. Alright, it works for me, man. But yeah, feel free to let me know, like, based on how poorly I described all that, like, do you think that Marlowe is out of line for being like, no, like, we should nuke this station? Because, saving like 50 people that are left, that are all trying to kill each other anyways, is not worth, like risking everybody else. I need to save here. I have not had a save in a hot minute. Like, am I crazy? Like, the lives of 200,000 people means more than the lives of 50 people. And maybe that's kind of fucked up to say. I don't know. Ricardo will be right up here. I'm so scatterbrained because all these people are being shitheads, spooking me. Tyler says, let me just try to seduce the xenomorph, then nuke the station if I fail. How would you seduce the xenomorph? I want to hear this.
You okay?
Listen, Marlowe's permissions are still logged at this terminal. If we had the coordinates for the torrents, we could align the transmitter dishes manually, bypass Apollo completely.
There's an observatory near the comms array, right?
Yeah, you should be able to find the torrent's coordinates using that. I'll get the door for you.
There we go. Yeah, I'm. Val says the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. So you're in agreement that Marlowe did nothing wrong in that instance. So I just head this way. Because that's certainly my takeaway. And again, I think it's like he could have been a lot better about it. He came off like a fucking asshole. And I get it too, like he's upset because his wife died. His wife died because of like a fucking xenomorph. Well, a facehugger got her when they didn't even know. They're like, oh, like we're just gonna go out and like make some money off this little mission thing, and there's no risk to it. Well, I mean, there's always risk in space exploration, but they didn't know that they were gonna come into contact with like the xenomorphs and facehuggers. So he's like, oh, we're gonna get like a nice paycheck from this, and then fucking his wife gets facehuggered, she dies, and then it takes over the station. And then this company's like, well, bring us the xenomorph, because we want to make money off of it. And Marlowe's like, no, like this, like you guys have no idea what it's like to, like, have to deal with one of these things. You need to, fucking get rid of this fucker. We need to nuke all of them. It's still kind of fucked, but oh well. Is it? Who am I hearing? Where are the people? Hey, all you people. Oh! Fuck! Oh yeah, shoot me. Fuck.
We're not alone.
Gotcha. Nothing's that. Got it. Listen up. We've got an intruder.
Is the xenomorph not active? I figured their shooting would attract the xenomorph.
I think they were over there.
Oh, fuck. What the hell? Shoot you in the leg. It's cool, we're almost seeing in the game. I have so much ammo I'm never gonna fucking use. Flamethrower is pretty much the only thing I need from this point on. Ding! And you're fucking dead. And you're about to be dead. Can I take your shotgun? I can take a shell at least. Fucking stupid, I can't just take his whole ass shotgun. Saying he only had one shell left, I bet he had way more than that. In fact, I bet he had infinite ammo as an NPC. Yes, we're headed this way. Some S crap. That's where we go for like the end of the game. Spoilers! Gonna be spoiling everything. Yeah. I don't remember what we're going to here. Switch back to my flamethrower. Oh, how can I not remember this? Oh, God. Oh, God. Fuck this fucking part. This is the worst puzzle up here. I fucking hate this, man. I hate this. Oh, I hate this so much. What? Okay, there's that one. And then... Is this the really dumb one? Yep, I fucking hate this one. I fucking hate this, man. This one's nonsensical. I hate it. Every time. Oh, man. I can't figure this fucking puzzle out. I genuinely don't understand how this puzzle works. The docking alignment. Am I supposed to align the circles? I'm gonna assume I have to align the circles. Okay. Because see, in past playthroughs, I've done it where I've aligned the circles, and it says that's not the right answer either. And that's why I hate that puzzle. That one makes no sense to me. Why do I feel so low to the ground? Like, this is my crouch. I'm standing right now, and I feel like I'm 3 feet tall. Like, look how low to the ground this is. I feel like in real life, I'd have to, like, bend all the way over to reach that. I guess I should be paying attention out here. What? 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 Aha. Oh my god, man. Again. Again. Ah, the worst puzzle ever made. It's not even a puzzle, it's just stupid. That... Nope! Ah, I fucking... It's so hard to align two circles. It shouldn't be.
Thank God. Ricardo, I found them.
Now you've got to align the dishes to the tolerance position manually.
Check. I'm going outside.
Do I leave now? Nope. Or is there another? No. Aha! Couldn't remember what came next there. But that's fine. Alright, What, Okay. Actually, I know exactly, I remember exactly now the progression of things here. This should be the actual wind down now. Because we're going to go through here, we're going to put on the suit, we go outside, do all the stuff outside that's really stupid. Come back in, get attacked by the xenomorph. Do more stuff inside the ship, go back outside again, do stuff outside, and then that's the end of the game. It's a little long. I know a lot of the complaints for this game were that, like, this game kind of drags itself. And I certainly understand. Like, it drags itself towards the end. That it didn't know how to really properly wrap itself up at. And, like, a 12-hour game became, like, a 17-hour game. Like I said, though, there's going to be some sequences coming up in a bit with the Xenomorph. Where it becomes really cat and mouse, really intense. And that's certainly really good, but the rest of this stuff is just, as you see, it's a lot of walk around, do puzzles, and use the security access tuner 500 times. Not the most engaging thing in the world. And it's so bizarre because like the whole draw of the game is the xenomorph, and like the fact that its AI is so exceptionally done that you think they would have went more focus on the xenomorph. I guess xenomorphs. There's the gas giant. It's fucking horrifying to see that, like how like you can just see like the cloudscapes moving along the planet. Well, the giant gas giant. I don't think a gas giant's technically considered a planet. I think that's supposed to be the sun. If not, then it's fucking crazy, whatever it is. But I would put money on the fact that I think that is the sun. I don't know. Space terrifies me. Space is horrifying. I don't understand how people are like, oh, I love space. Like, Star Wars is awesome, don't get me wrong. I fucking love Star Wars, but like... Star Wars kind of makes space seem harmless, because it's always taking place on, like, planets and stuff. It's very rarely about, like, actually being in space. Except for the parts where it's, like, Luke and, like his, like, I almost said TIE Fighter, oh my god. To really show what little Star Wars I know. Yeah, Luke's TIE Fighter, yeah. But no, like, the space battles and stuff are actually, like, if I was in Star Wars, I just want to be, like, you know, one of the Jedi who's just hanging out in the Jedi Temple. Or, just kind of, like... I would rather be a slave for Watto or Jabba than, like, actually be involved in, like, a space battle in a ship. Man, stupid thing here. You gotta give me the coordinates, brother.
Parabolic antenna in fixed position.
Damn it!
It's okay. There's an override console by the transmitters.
I don't even get my flashlight here, stupid. I guess since she wears her flashlight around her head, that she either takes it off when she puts on the suit, or turning it on would just blind her visor here. Or helmet visor, whatever you want to call it. Val says, not as horrifying as the ocean, though. To a degree, yeah. The only reason to me the ocean is scarier than space is because space is so far away that I never have to deal with it. The ocean is something I would realistically maybe have to deal with. Like, it's on the planet I live on. I can never remember how to fucking proceed this. Doesn't help that they make it pitch fucking dark in here. That's just why I wanted my flashlight. It's so dark, it's stupid. It should be this thing. Nope. Or I have to wait for that. Yeah, take your time, buddy. There we go. See, now it starts to lighten up a little bit. Can we unlock the emergency clamp yet? No. Can't do anything yet. Okay, now I can do these. See, it's just a continuous process of just this, like, just stupid, small, insignificant things. Down, 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 down. Okay. Was not taking that input. Input. But yeah, I don't, like the ocean is scarier than space, but only because the ocean is something I would theoretically have to deal with. I never have to go into space. I don't have to go in the ocean either, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, the ocean is here. The ocean, if some crazy, horrifying space monster exists, it's probably just gonna stay hanging out in space all the time. If there's some horrifying creature in the ocean, then at some point it may, like, come out of the ocean, like in Pacific Rim. Like the plot of Alien isn't the xenomorphs are like launching themselves to Earth. And we're all really lucky that fucking all right, 30 35. I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I have to do it the other way. Stupid. We are all very lucky that sharks cannot survive on Earth, like on the land. Survive on Earth. They can't survive on the planet. Tyler says, praise Cthulhu. But see, like, the whole thing with Cthulhu is that, the whole thing with Cthulhu is he's just fucking, like, we would all go insane just looking at Cthulhu. He just, like, your mind snaps. It can't, like, actually process the existence of that. But, like, so, like, if some, like, crazy, like, sea creature came out of the ocean, and I just went insane bonkers looking at it, and I didn't actually have to deal with it or mentally process it, that's fine. I'm saying, like, if sharks suddenly developed the ability to go on land, and then just sharks were everywhere attacking people, I would not want to live anymore. I'd be like, no, this is where I kill myself, dude. I like sharks. I think they're fucking cool. But I'm not living in a world where like, sharks are just, like, as common as, like, birds.
Are you reading me, Verlaine?
On the land, at least.
What the hell is going on over there? Bad things, Torrens. There's an alien organism here. It's deadly. We need urgent extraction. A what? There's no time to explain. Please, Verlaine. There's nowhere for us to dock, Ripley. The station's tearing free from its gravity mooring. I've seen a towing platform below the space-flight terminal, but the Torrens umbilical isn't built for it. You'll need to extend the tow platform plant station side. Just get into position.
Val says Pacific Rim would be dope, though. Would it? Do you really want to be in Pacific Rim? Pacific Rim is a fucking great movie. Doesn't mean it's good to live in. Because here's your two real options in Pacific Rim. You ready for this? Here's your two real options. You are either someone in a mech who is probably going to die during a drift because the kaiju, I almost said Cthulhu, the kaiju is just going to wreck your shit and kill you, and you're just going to be eaten by a kaiju or drown because most of the fights were like in the ocean. B, you are not one of the mech people, and you are just random civilian number 400,085, where the kaiju decides to invade a city and stomp around the city, and you just get squished to death by a kaiju. Those are your two real options in Pacific Rim. Not the odds of you being Charlie Hunnam in Pacific Rim are so low, which sucks because I would want to be Charlie Hunnam in Pacific Rim. And knowing me, I would be Charlie Day in Pacific Rim, where he drifts with one of the kaiju and it drives him fucking insane. I wouldn't be mad to die from a kaiju. I'd rather die from a T-Rex still. My number one dream is to be eaten by a T-Rex. That's like my dream death. Like I have a morbid fear of death, but I'd accept that. I'd be like, yeah, okay, let's do it. Let's get it. Or even a Velociraptor would be alright. But I feel like a Velociraptor, I'd suffer a lot more with a Velociraptor. I feel like a T-Rex would just kind of eat me. He'd be like, "Rom." But a Velociraptor would be tearing at me and like ripping me up, and it'd just be, you know, a thing. So I'm going to save here because I'm not going to have the opportunity to save for a hot minute after this. Oh no, I'm not that cool. What is Charlie Hunnam? Or Charlie Day? A T-Rex is just a kaiju. Oh wow, this is not... That's right. That's right. It is not the part I thought it was yet. Wait, what? Oh, I missed that one. A T-Rex is not a kaiju.
Ricardo, get ready to move.
We're leaving.
Because here's the difference. A T-Rex was real.
Ricardo, do you copy?
There was an actual point in the timeline of the planet where I could have been eaten by a T-Rex. That was like a plausible thing. There's never been a time where it could have been eaten by a kaiju. That looks like a fucking xenomorph right there, too. Look at that shape. And there's the actual xenomorph. Now he is active. Xenomorphs are now entirely active on this station. Again. I say that like it's the first time. And he's chilling over there now. He's just standing there. Wow, he really is. Okay, I was like, is he bugging out? Fuck, I lost him. Okay, there he is. It hasn't been proven if kaiju are real or not. The ocean. I mean, you can't just assume something is real because it could exist. There's no evidence to support a kaiju exists. There is concrete proof that T-Rexes existed. Don't make me out you to the entire one other person watching this and point out how you didn't think dinosaurs were real for like most of your life. Fuck. Where'd he go? Fuck. What the hell? Where'd he go? There he is. He is really loving patrolling over here. Val says, look, religion is a cult. I would never follow a religion that told me dinosaurs weren't real. Alright, dude, can you just fucking leave? Get real sick of your shit. So if need be, there are hiding spots down here. Which I'm pretty sure he can come down here, but whatever. He doesn't know I'm down here. A charge pack. There should be, yes, this. Uh-oh. Where is he? He's over that way. Oh, he went to the vent. I was told as a child that if it wasn't in the Bible, it wasn't real. But, like, did you ever take, like, painkillers as a child? Did you ever take, like, ibuprofen or cough medicine or anything like that? Because none of that's in the Bible. There's lots of animals that are real that aren't in the Bible. I don't, like, a Bible never mentions a shark or anything. It just vaguely, like hands it off, like, oh, like, Moses just took, or whatever, not Moses, Moses Jr. was like, I'm gonna take 2 of every animal on my boat. And then, But they hand wave it. They don't actually say every animal that he took. That's the only Bible I would actually read. He's in the fucking vent right there. Tyler says, I'm not in the Bible, therefore I do not exist. And here we go.
Ricardo? Oh, God. Ricardo. Oh, no.
He got face hugged. Oh, shit. Wow, you're stupid. You could have had me right there. Said, I'm not trying to justify the awful logic. And Jonah, by the way. Jonah's the whale guy, isn't he? That's all I remember from VeggieTales. That and the cheeseburger song. Fuck off! Fuck off. I want to use this save point. Fuck off. That's what I thought, you fucker. You're not interfering with my save point. My motherfucking save point. But yeah, the only Bible I would ever read would be a Bible that is nothing. Shit. Oh, I thought it was grabbing me. It's killing someone else. Probably some of those soldier guys that I didn't kill. I would... Oh, there you are. Oh, shit. That fucking, like, T-Rex walk right over to me, though. I would read a Bible only if it was just a encyclopedia of every single animal that Moses supposedly took on his boat. Jonah built the ark and saved 2 of each animal, supposedly. I don't think it was Jonah. I think I'm getting it wrong with Moses, too. I don't think it was either one. It was Jesus. The story of the Bible is Jesus did everything. The Belly Button song from VeggieTales. I have never heard the Belly Button song. And yes, it is all about the cheeseburger song. That's all that matters. 'Cause you're his cheeseburger. He'll wait for you, oh yeah. He'll wait for you, oh. Shit! Soldier's still active. With any luck, the Xenomorph will take them out. Uh-oh. Fucker! This is a real problem right now. This is a real problem in my life. But if I... Okay, Xenomorph, you really helped me out there. I appreciate it. Thank you. It is Noah, I think. Yeah. Everybody was wrong. His gun was waving around there. Okay. God, I'm spooked. I'm so startled. Shit, you know what I need to do. There we go. Craft a med kit. I hear him. Which way? Right there. Perfect. Fuck off. What? Did you get me or another guy? I mean, obviously you didn't get me. But still. Nostromo log.
This is Captain Dallas, logging an initial
What?
report
What?
from the return leg about
I
2
stepped into
minutes
the
away.
fire.
When we get back home, I want a meeting with a shipping coordinator. My usual science officer has been replaced. No reason given. The new guy is more than capable, I'm sure, but only getting 2 days' notice for this kind of thing is crazy.
Uh-oh.
I'd just like an explanation. We'll be ready for our load when we get the call. Dallas, Nostromo Captain, signing off.
Okay. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. Alright. We got this. Good deal, good deal. Oh god, now I'm trying to think of like more songs from VeggieTales. Like there was Say Boo. Say Boo. It's so weird that I was never particularly religious at any point in my life, and yet I still watched VeggieTales as a kid. Just because I was a stupid kid and watched anything that was entertaining in some way. Or the Kung Pao Chicken song. It's crazy how much is somewhere. There's a save point right there. I want it. Give me the save point. Watch out, because there is people right over there. Oh my god, let me save.
On your way.
Don't
Don't make this hard.
make this hard.
We're all good.
I dare you to shoot at me. Do it. Do it. Good job. I'm gonna hide right over here. I see you, bitch. Why is it? There's no way you left. You're still in this room. There you are. Oh shit. Okay. Man, leave. The Xenomorph is incredibly smart for one specific reason that I really like. And it's something I don't think any other fucking video game does. And it's... The Xenomorph hears a guy fire a gun. And it comes and kills him. Shit. Fuck. This might be where I die. How? 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 So that's the thing I mentioned before, where sometimes if you just hide in plain sight, the Xenomorph will still just walk by you. As long as you're in a corner and not facing him. I assume he just thinks you're like a dead body or something. So one of my favorite things about the Xenomorph that I've not seen with any other video game. Xenomorph hears a guy shoot at me like that guy did. Xenomorph comes down and kills him because it hears the gunshot. And then it still stays here and keeps looking around because it goes, that guy was shooting at something. Fuck, where's the way forward? Oh shit, that's right, I have to do this fucking thing. Or wait, no, I think this one's optional, isn't it? No, it might be mandatory. But yeah, it's that he, the Xenomorph doesn't just go, okay, I killed the thing that made noise, now I'm leaving. The Xenomorph goes, no, he had a gun that they're using to shoot other people with. He was shooting at somebody. And so he hangs out to figure out who was being shot at. And I think that's a really clever use of the AI. The AI is just that it's aware of the function of guns and how people work. Hey, Mike Myers, my shift's over and I'm clocking off. If you turn up to repair the system in the next 3 hours, I won't be here. So the code you need is 1851. Our synthetic future. With the guidance of key Seegson executive talent, Sevastopol has become an outpost of progress. Trade hub, a vibrant community, and the beating heart of the Seegson synthetic solution. Sevastopol is the primary off-planet site for the development, sales, and maintenance of Seegson androids. Yes? Yes. Okay. That's gonna be really weird in the chat. My girlfriend private messaged me on Facebook with nothing but my name. Sevastopol is the primary off-planet site for the development. From Sevastopol's unique position in the cosmos, we can ship our range of working Joes wherever they're needed in colonial space within months, not years. Above and beyond our reliable and cost-efficient synthetics is Sevastopol's governing AI, Seegson's award-winning Apollo system. Through the hard work of our scientists and Seegson's bold investments, the station is now a showcase for economical and self-governing artificial human operations. Even our sales executives are overseeing the population of Apollo mainframes across colonial space. Just as we assured you throughout the journey, we made it to tomorrow, and we did it together.
This is Sinclair. You guys took too long down there. I had to power down this facility and take the last transit. We can't afford to keep the sanctuary wide open. All it'll take is one creature to get in, and all the supplies and weapons we've taken will come to jack shit. Me and mine are gonna sit this out till the rescue comes. I'm sorry, but when you started chasing after a ship that'll never come, you broke with the plan. Sinclair out.
And if you couldn't tell, because I've just been chilling in here for a minute, this room, for some reason, is safe from the Xenomorph. I am so nervous right now. I need to remember to use that code. Okay, got that. I think my way forward is down here. Maybe. I am having a real problem right now where I don't remember the way forward. Look at that injector. I could have sworn it's in there. Restore the power. But how? Am I going in this elevator, or is this where I came from? Seegson Communications. I think that's where I came from. Oh. Alright. Who was once Big Dummy is now no longer Big Dummy. Here we go. Reboot the power system. And Tyler says, imagine if the Xenomorph had Skyrim AI. This game would be fucking unplayable. and see, I love Skyrim. I have a Skyrim tattoo. The reason I say that is because the whole like thing to this game is that the Xenomorph the Xenomorph has impeccable AI. That's the draw, is like everyone's like, ooh, It'd be like, imagine like Nemesis or Mr. X having Skyrim AI. It'd be fucking awful. And it works for Skyrim because Skyrim is not a great game. I said as a big fan of it, it's not great. Skyrim is fantastic as a I wish my life were this simulator. It's not a good game in terms of interactive enemies and like exceptional AI and stuff like that. Ooh. Wow, I'm really surprised he didn't see me right there. But yeah, if I think what would benefit. Well, actually, I was going to say I think what would benefit more. Oh, and I oop. I think what would benefit more is if you're looking right at me, brother. As if the like human enemies had Skyrim's AI, and then I was gonna say they actually kind of do, because that one guy earlier, like he looked right at me and he goes like, "Oh, it must have been nothing," which is literally how Skyrim NPC enemies be. Can you come in here? You look like you're stuck. No, you can totally come in here. Oh. I mean, I burned you. I figured that was a death. Or not a... what am I talking about, man? I figured that'd be enough to spook him away. Because I actually hit him with it. Usually when you hit him with the fire, it just kind of like... He just kind of runs up and smacks you and you just kind of recoil a bit. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I just have the power reboot, don't I? I already did it. So yeah, I didn't really lose any progress at all. There we go, now I can use that door. This fucking door right here. Yeah, normally... Fuck! I forgot about you. Fuck, I'm dead. Shit, damn it. Oh, I remembered about him like... like as I fucking... opened the fucking door. Like, as he was running at me. As I saw him, and I became aware that he was in this game, I remembered he was in this game. So, oh, why am I running? Stupid. I don't know how I forgot that one either. God, just imagine me getting doing a no-death run and getting right here, and then that happens. So now what I like to do is pop right under here. Because again, because we killed it, let out a death scream, and maybe, come on, it always does it. Alright.
I got here when they were sealing the sanctuary. I don't know what I expected. Maybe they changed their mind and let me in. Maybe they'd shoot me dead. They shut the door in my face. I can hear movements from the floor below me. I haven't got long. Sinclair and his people have Sevastopol's food supplies and much of its weaponry. But I heard the voices of children too. I'd wondered where the children had gone. Perhaps they can keep these monsters from them. I hope they do.
That's certainly a unique accent. I can't place that. So now we can activate the transit system. This will probably summon the Xenomorph. It's being really weird and acting like the Xenomorph is not active now. the transit is called. I just have to buy my time. Alright, where are you at? Where are you gonna appear? Good to go? Little bit nerve-wracking in that room. I can't believe I fucked up with that facehugger, man. I cannot believe that. I'm big dummy again. It fell on my shoulders. Alright, so we're a little too over hours. Oh, I went to the wrong door.
Torrance to Ripley. Ripley, we're about to move into position for the auto-umbilical dock sequence. We'll be dark on comms until we've matched the decaying orbit of the station and are in position. We're just waiting on you to extend the towing platform clamps. I don't know how you sweet-talked me into this.
Another Nostromo log?
Pre-hypersleep health checks have been performed on the entire crew, including, after some persistence from the engineer staff, the ship's cat. Everyone regular, present and correct. I sat out in the report I've just logged with Mother. I have a little more work to do setting up my equipment and initializing systems, but otherwise, we're ready to go.
Let me on the elevator. Yeah. It's a space flight terminal. I don't remember a lot of these areas based off their names. Spaceflight terminal sounds cool though. Sounds like a terminal for flighting to space. We'll traverse, and then it's gonna be like that scene in Resident Evil, the movie, where the lady's crawling out of the elevator and then it just goes. Or there'll be 5 of us in the elevator, and one of us is actually the devil. We gotta figure it out. Oh yeah. Oh shit! I forgot about you. Don't grab me. Run through the fire, get hurt. Ow! No you're not. If anything, the Xenomorph's gonna catch me. Speaking of which... because this room fucking sucks to deal with him in. God, I thought that was a facehugger running at me. Oh God, please tell me you're not still following me. I can't deal with both of you at once. I can't fucking do it. The problem is, this is what it tricks you into thinking this is a large room. It's not. It's a very, very cramped room that you have to do several things in. Need a passcode for that. This is the first room at this point in the game. The Xenomorph is hyper aggressive. I may not even have time to read all these. Oh God, of course, it's gonna be a long one. 1984. I'm not gonna read through all these because the Xenomorph will probably attack me in the middle of it. So if you want to, you can read through yourself. There's that one. You can always pause when it's I guess it's just those two. I can read the short one. So in there, it's Denver, back with supplies. But I'm locked out. Nobody's answering. What happened? Was there an attack? It's getting worse out here. You have to let me back inside now. My wife's in there. She'll tell you who I am. I have supplies. Someone please answer me. And then if you care about this one, you can pause it in the archive stream on YouTube and read it. Because I'm not waiting for the Xenomorph to attack me while I'm reading that. You got bullshit. You got hella squished, brother. Hey, flamethrower fuel. Shit, what was the passcode? I think it was 1984. Yeah, this is a very large room that is very cramped. And the Xenomorph loves to pop in non-stop. So the key card is for that over there. You use it on this. And that should, yeah, cause that to move. Had his legs super squished. Look at him. What all you got? Got a charge pack. Oh, is this what I'm thinking it is? I am thinking this is... Let's see. I have a hunch. I think I know where I am. If this is what I think it is, it's about to get really fun. Let's pull this down. Oh yeah. Remember when I said a while back that we were towards the end of the game, the Xenomorph became really aggressive and really started to hunt you down? It is this entire sequence. And it's fucking fun for me. Both like, it's fun, and that it's like horrifying. Two, it's actually fun because it's just cat and mouse with the Xenomorph, like, all the way up to 10. Because this place is a labyrinthian maze. And he will just pop out anytime he wants. And this is probably the second to last area that your flamethrower is going to get a hell of a workout. That said, do a save here. Because he is going to be very aggressive, and we may die a time or two. You got nothing, bro. You got nothing. Doors locked. Oh, that's right. So yeah, we're just... I love this sequence of the game. It's just, you know, fucking... put all the shit you've learned into effect at once. It gets in with the Xenomorph while solving shit. Is this the one I think it is? I think it is. Damn it, not yet. Not popping down yet. Key card where's the key card? Flamethrower fuel, very helpful. I think the key card's over here. First of all, I can not do that. Shit, I forgot about you. Xenomorph's gonna pop in. I need a place to hide. Not the ideal hiding spot, but you know. Same air hockey table we interacted with before. Well, we didn't interact with it, but yeah. What the hell? Let's see, don't tell me he's coming through that vent. got the key card. Maybe I was wrong. He might actually not come in here right now because of a certain thing.
If you're listening to this, and you're on the team, we've sealed the habitation sanctuary. There's one way in, one way out. I've still got raiding parties heading out to loot supplies and weapons, but it looks like we shut it off just in time. The Seeks and Synthetics have started moving away from their stations. I've seen a trail of strangled bodies in public areas. So, be aware. Oh, and if you're listening to this and you're not on the team, don't come find us. We will shoot.
Glad that the warning thing decided to do that right in the middle of that message. Hi. Fuck. Oh shit, and that door's open now. Haha. I thought he was just gonna run all the way around. I didn't know he was gonna take a vent. I'm heading that way. Of course, he's gonna be a little shit along the way. I could throw a flare, but that's really risky. Because if he sees me ignite the flare, he's just gonna come towards me. Could throw a noisemaker. Where did I just throw that? I didn't see where that went. Oh, really? Go get the flare. Get the flare. There we go. Good dog. Alright, good to go. Don't need to save. It's probably going to be my fuck up right there, but I didn't do all that much. It's very easy to get back that progress. It's pretty much just kill a facehugger, grab the key card, activate the thing, and slip by the xenomorph. Hopefully that flare distracts him for a hot minute. He's over there. He's probably going to walk out into this hallway in just a moment. If I had to wager a guess. That said, we do have a flamethrower. Another save point. We can go ahead and use that one, I suppose. Again, not super necessary. He's being very... He's helicoptering. He likes hovering. But he's not being too antagonistic at the moment. This is the room. I love this. I love this right here. I love that. The little... like the lunge back. I love him popping through the fucking, like, thing right there. I love it. Pop that down. Oh no, now we have to restore the power. That's cool. Well, I'm gonna try to be quick about this. Most of the time, I believe he usually pops down around this corner. In my experiences with my gameplays, he usually rounds this corner up ahead here. May not be the case this time. I don't think it's an every time thing. Oh. Maybe I just went too quick. There you are. Ah, the lighting's really good right here. I love this shot. The fire kind of like illuminating him. The one light hanging down next to him. His pose, all of it works. There he goes. There's the window. Now he's coming around that way. This is the moment. He comes up behind me right here. I'm dead. Yep, you saw me. I won't fuck around this time. I will kill you. Not kill you, but I will roast you. I can't kill you. I would if I could. Probably not. Even if I could kill him, I'd probably keep him around. He's just fun. Music kicking up. Shit. Flashlight. Of course, flashlight decided to die right there. He might drop down behind me. Ah, we're fine. We're fine, we got this. Yep. We're gold. That one flamethrower bit right there really pushed him out of the way. What the hell? What the hell? Boy. I've never had that happen. He was fucking eating my ass through the vent. That's fine. I lost, what, 20 seconds? I'm treating this like it's a speed run or something. I played most of that tape, it's fine. I may have taken too long in the vent. I think he follows you through after a set amount of time. Which way? Which way?
Sevastopol, this is Diane Verlaine of the Torrens. I am attempting to dock on the tow platform below your spaceflight terminal. We can take survivors.
I was waiting for him to pop through the vent. Spaceflight terminal. I think I know where I'm heading. Ultimately. See, isn't it kind of dragging? Like you probably figured like 2 hours ago this is like gonna be like the wrap up. Doesn't help that I keep being like, oh, this is a wrap up here. Granted, we're only, what are we, like a little over 2 hours in? Like 2.5 hours roughly. That's not too bad. I don't need to save.
Orbital stabilizer failure. Abandoned station. Abandoned station.
Can I not go through? Okay. It's like, alright, fam. Ah, so jiggly. Ah. My jiggly. Someone new. X. Mr. X knew. What did he know? Hot. No three-letter word can control my fate. Hot. Who'd win in a fight between a Xenomorph and Mr. X? Alright, we just ion torch this door. This Dord. This Dord has been torched. Because in Resident Evil Damnation, which is canon, it shows that Mr. X, well, tyrants, can easily dispatch like several lickers in a row with no effort. And Xenomorphs and lickers seem kinda somewhat similar to me. I don't know why. They don't even walk the same. Xenomorphs walk on 2 legs. Well, some can run on 4. Make sure you have enough ammo for a fight. Dude, I have more than enough ammo. Mr. X would lose. Against one Xenomorph? Or like multiple? I think it would depend on the number of them. I think Mr. X could kill one Xenomorph. But I think if he got like ganged up on, he probably wouldn't make it through. And it would depend on like how well coordinated the Xenomorphs were. Because the way Xenomorphs are written changes a lot between writers. And here comes... What? Well, let me interact with this stuff then. Doors locked. Am I not allowed to change? What's happening?
Verlaine, can you hear me?
Oh.
Are you close enough for radio contact? I'm here.
Thank God, I hear you. I need you to extend the door cradle clamps quickly. There are 2. Should be close by.
I think now I'm supposed to go in that... Or... Am I? I don't know, I guess I can access this terminal really quick. I see you. You're alive. You could hurt me if you got up. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? Bad file. I'm the bad file. Disruption to orbital stabilizers has been confirmed. Orbital stabilizer array backups are offline. Systems waiting for orbital emergency convener response. Locked. Terminals locked. Oh, I guess I'm going. Yeah, I mean, stay out of my way. Stay out of my way. What? There's a thing on my screen. I don't remember where I'm going right now. Oh. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I had to remember. Who killed you down here, brother? So just follow the cords. Follow your nose. A Tyrant Xeno hybrid would be spooky. I mean, fuck yeah, I'd be terrified of that. I think it'd be fucking sick, though. Do you think it would look more Tyrant-like or more Xenomorph-like? Wait, what? Because I know, like, the... Oh, don't tell me he's in the vent with me. The Xenomorph Predator hybrid is stupid. I don't like it. I think part of it is because, like I was saying, like, I don't really care that much for Alien vs. Predator. Or just the Predator in general. Oh, damn it. Like, I like Predator 1, and I like Predators. And I'm not going into, again, on how fucking bad Predator, or The Predator is. But I definitely like the Alien franchise more. Which isn't to say that the Predator, or the Alien franchise isn't without its sins, because it is. Like Alien 3. Alien 3 is the only one I really just don't like. I love Aliens. I love Aliens, like that's my favorite one. Oh shit. Come on. Alien is great, it's just not Aliens. I hate Alien 3. Let me initialize the docking clamp.
Verlaine, the docking clamps are engaging.
I actually like Alien 4. What is it? Alien Resurrection, I think is what it's called. Because that's the one that has Winona Ryder. And I actually really like that one, and I really like, I know it's kind of like the weird one, it's like the black sheep of all the movies, but I like it. And I think Winona Ryder's great in it. And Sigourney Weaver is always great. But, and then I love that they make, like, they have the whole scene showing, like, they're trying to train the Xenomorphs. And the Xenomorphs eventually just end up killing the guys anyways.
It's long gone. Wait, I think I can use the maintenance rig instead. If I can find an EVA suit, I can still get to you.
Be careful, Ripley.
This better work.
That, they're trying to, like, train the Xenomorphs, and they couldn't. And I think that's the thing that, like, the whole, like, concept of the thing is, like, Weyland-Yutani's like, oh, we want to get a Xenomorph so we can train it, and blah, 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 and it's like, no, you're never going to be able to do that. I can now confirm that all Sevastopol systems are operational, and our KG-348 orbit is no longer degenerative. My thanks to the tow team. We're open for business. Good luck, everyone. Now we do that one. Airlock. This is what I've been waiting for. Xenomorph 9 times out of 10 pops out around here. There him is. That might be scripted, because I think that happens every time I play. And then, there's Prometheus and Alien Covenant. I liked Prometheus. It's certainly not my favorite in the franchise. And I liked, Alien Covenant's alright. I wish Alien Covenant was a lot better. I wanted to like it more than I did. And it's one of those movies where, like, I don't think I like it, but I try to convince myself I do. Why the hell is there 2 on the map? Why the fuck was it showing 2? Fuck it, I'm leaving. Shit. Let me out of here. Let me out of here. Don't attack me. Okay. Alright, we got this. Because then when we pop into here... Here we go, finally. Wait. I was about to be like, that suit's missing, but no, you just can't engage with it. Let's put on our suit and have nothing happen. Look, we're safe and sound. What could possibly go wrong? So here comes everyone's favorite debate in the fan base. First of all, fuck you. Amanda Ripley was taken and tied up in the webbing of the nest. And there's tons of facehugger eggs here. Was Amanda Ripley impregnated by a facehugger while she was unconscious? Some people say no because the egg closest to her, this one, as they like to point out, was not opened. However, this one is open, so are several others. So that doesn't necessarily mean anything. Also, well, ID tag. I think according to the developers, they said that she is not impregnated by a facehugger. Also, the fact that facehuggers still try to come out and impregnate you probably implies that she was not impregnated. And Tyler said, they usually resemble their host at least somewhat. Like if the host is a quadruped, the Xeno will probably be. So probably a big tyrant-like thing with Xeno qualities. What the hell am I hearing? Lots of revolver ammo, as if I'm going to be like shooting the Xenomorphs and the facehuggers. You can shoot the Xenomorphs. If you reach this point for some reason you have no like flamethrower fuel. A, good luck because this is a nightmare without flamethrower fuel. B, you can use your handgun and or shotgun or whatever on the facehuggers. When you start approaching down this hallway, there's going to be a facehugger. There he is. Two of them, actually. So I probably went a little overkill there, but you never want to be too cautious with a facehugger. You can get a good look at him, actually. Let's see. I actually, I don't think I've ever mentioned, I actually have a like life-size display of a facehugger. Like it's like a weird, I don't know how you would describe the quality of it. Like it's like this weird like rubbery kind of thing. But it's like a life-size Xenomorph thing. It's like an Alien. It was done for promotion for Alien Covenant, actually. I'm hearing facehuggers making noise. There should be another one once we get over here. Even though all those eggs were already open. And some flamethrower fuel. So yeah, I am getting a little nervous. God, there's eggs everywhere. Yeah. And the whole ship is basically a nest now, so it's... Our motion tracker's gone fucking nuts. A flare. So yeah, aside from that one facehugger that actually surprised me earlier, I remember the locations of all of them, like him. It's very scary your first time through because you hear him and you start like spinning around. You're like, oh, where? And you're like looking behind you, like, ah. 9 times out of 10 they're in front of you, except for that one when you get to the door back there. The one that gave me the most trouble on my no-death run. So if you're ever doing a no-death run, there's actually There's a simple way of doing it, which is actually I'll take the moment to reload here. There's actually a simple way to do it, which is the way to pull off the no-death run is either A, just do no deaths, or B, the other way you can do it is you can reload mission saves. So let's say you're on like mission 5 and you die and you're trying to do a no-death run, just reload mission 5 and it won't count as the no-death, or it won't count as a death. And so when I was trying to go for the no-death run to get the platinum for this game, there was actually there's a vent you go in that has several facehuggers and they are all over the fucking place. And that was the one that really fucked me on my no-death run. And I had to reload a couple times the mission saves. It's either, I think you can reload a mission save, or you can reload the save before your previous one. I think it's, if you load your previous save, you can't, it just reloads, because when you die, it auto-saves. So if you do reload last save, it actually reloads, the save from just when you die. So you have to do, like, reload the save before that one. And that one will actually take you to your last, the last actual save you did. So that's like the method everybody does. And so for that one I had to keep reloading that because there's events where there's just like 3 or 4 xenomorphs, or facehuggers, and they are just fucking, they're their own shit show. The facehuggers, above and beyond worse than the xenomorphs. Because I like the xenomorphs. I think they're fun to mess around with, and I love their AI and how they work. The facehuggers are just dickheads. It's also stalking us hella up.
Jesus.
With,
Just let me make it through here.
loading us hella up with, flamethrower fuel. Because kind of need it here. What? Getting hurt by the fire. Oh yeah, it's this one. I feel like this would kill you.
Too close.
Should have been laying down.
Too close.
That fucking kill you, man. Am I going the right way up here? Okay, yeah, I think I am. And then there's going to be one more train that spooks her when she's climbing up here. It was so scary. Can't believe we almost died. Again, that one I feel like should have just killed us anyways, like from a realistic standpoint. So actually gonna pop into here. Ooh, that looked cool. Looks like Palpatine's lightning. Do it. I thought there was something here. I guess I am wrong. I am wrong like wearing a thong. I don't know what that means, but you know what? It means something. Where you at, brother? Where you at, brother? This is the exact vent I was talking about. I could very well die here. Fuck, I hate this fucking vent. Once again, probably a little overkill. And I believe there's still 1 or 2 more. Yep, there they are. How do they not? That's fine. I think if you take too long or explore too long in that vent, those 2 actually attack you. Oh, wait, what? Oh. Yeah, what am I doing? I keep trying to climb up when I'm supposed to climb down. Yeah, so that vent can be a nightmare if you're trying to explore around it. I think there might have been an ID tag in there, but I'm not going for that. At what point do you just have a heart attack or give up? Hey, medkit. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Verlaine! Verlaine, are you there? Please tell me!
Oh, now he's dead. Just kind of died of his own volition, I guess. Won't let you down. Or that Bill Cosby voice she does. Did that save? I hope it did. I need to check that. I have no idea if that gave me the prompt to save or not. Fuck. So, we're actually pretty much right at the end of the game, but we still have to do one more thing, and there's actually a decent chance of me dying at it, because you can die if you take like even like a second too long. So I'm gonna be a big dummy coward and waste time until I can actually save again, because I don't think that actually let me save. Yeah, music can go ham for a minute, I don't care. Use another med kit, because somehow I just like lost half my health doing nothing. I don't know, I don't have any use for any of this stuff anymore. We're like at the end of the game. Dude, just let me save. Oh my god, man. I wonder if I put on the suit if I can save again. Okay, there we go. Alright, I apologize for that. I'm not trying to redo all that stuff I did before. Because see, that didn't come up, the option to like overwrite save or whatever. That didn't come up and it made me paranoid. And I'm not trying to do everything since my last save, because I feel like that was quite a bit ago. Now, if I don't die, then that was for nothing. But, you know, whatever. It's a good thing she stops every time she picks up the gear and just, like, examines the helmet. Like, oh, I gotta make sure this is still a helmet. Alright, we're going this way. Door's locked. Open the door. Yeah, this is the final, the actual final stretch. This is the, you'll be surprised at how quickly this ends here. I would argue we have 5 minutes left of gameplay tops. Let's get the F out of here. Sucks you can't move any quicker than this. It's kind of like a forced walking simulator right now. I lost more health somehow. I just keep like dropping health. She's just so scared it's like killing her. See, now I don't even know what to say. Because like, there's nothing to commentate about this. Except, like, we're walking. And how can they be waiting if they're walking? Just gonna... Oh. Yeah, smack the button. Smack the pony and leave. Try to get a look at everything. There's Palpatine's lightning. One of my favorite things about Palpatine, aside from just Palpatine as a character, is that his like canon name was Darth Sidious in the original trilogy, and I think people only referred to him as Darth Sidious. And then the prequels established his name was Palpatine, and then people just started using Palpatine. But originally it was just Darth Sidious. I don't think he's ever referred to as Palpatine in the originals. He may not even be referred to as Darth Sidious, but he is in like toys and stuff for like the original trilogy. And then like Sheev kind of took over after then. I still love Sheev. So we do L. We do L. We have to do L from Death Note. So that releases that. I think we still have to do the one on the other side too. Get down here. It's so slow. Do L again. Does L have a last name? Because it's Light Yagami. I don't remember if L has a last name. I should know. He's the only character I like in the entire series. So this one, if you take too long. If you take too long, this you can game over. And by take too long, I mean like take any amount of time. You like have to be quick. So she lifts up the canisters of OJ. Activate the detonator, I guess. I know he was called El Laliet or something like that. I don't know. That's the first time I think I've ever heard that. I'm not doubting. I'm not saying you're wrong or anything. I'm just saying like I don't know. Yeah, we have to do this with all 4 of these fucking containers. So yay, more padding, basically. And then all done. Clamp on. Oh, that was cool. Let me look up again. There's like a cool ass looking planet thing there. Oh no, a xenomorph. Oh yeah, there he was up there, the little blue planet. He's cool. Got 3 xenomorphs. There was like 5 there. It went from like 1 to 2 to 3 to like 6.
Verlaine, I'm on my way up to the bridge.
Oh shit, I actually forgot about this last little segment here. That's fine, this is like a 2-minute bit. So we're back on the Torrens, which was the ship we started the game on. Because see, this is where Samuels was. Everything's peaceful. We have nuked Sevastopol. Everything is safe from the Xenomorphs. We launched them into space. Everything
Verlaine?
is good to go. And now we can just meet with Verlaine. I love that I have a prompt to fall backwards. Press down to Jill Valentine. Okay, just keep left, right, press the button.
Oh God.
Yeah, just wait a little longer to press the button there, Ripley. The end. That is the entirety of Alien Isolation. Well, not the entirety, there's a DLC. Which, fun fact, this being one of my top 10 favorite games, and being the first game I ever platinumed, and me having played this game like 20 times through, I've never played the DLC. I should probably get it at some point. I know I watched Matt and Pat attempt it, and they just kept dying at the exact same spot over and over again. It's not like she was having Vietnam flashbacks right there. Dude, I'd probably be having fucking crazy-ass flashbacks after dealing with all that stuff. Chris Gascoigne. I bet he was a Bloodborne fan. How is this? I think this is before Bloodborne. Yeah, because this came out on the PS3. But yeah, that is Alien Isolation. Maybe at some point I should figure out how much the DLC costs, because then it's not too bad. I could always buy it and try to stream that too. I could even do like a blind stream of it or something. Not tonight, obviously. I don't know if that's obvious, but not tonight. Then we have Roman and Rowan right next to each other. But yeah, that is Alien Isolation. It is one of my top 10 favorite games of all time, out of all the games I've played at least. And it's fantastic. And we pretty much got it done in, I consider it 3 streams, because the second stream was only like 20 minutes. And I wanted to actually stream for longer for that day. So if I'd actually been able to do that, if that 20-minute stream, if I'd actually been able to do that as like a full stream, this would have been 3 streams in total. I knew going in tonight this is probably going to be the last one. I think we're right at the 3-hour mark right now. Like, I think we're like 2 minutes shy of it. Of course, when I edit this down, I had a slow start. I was sitting on the title screen for like 5 minutes trying to get some stuff situated beforehand. So when I archive this on YouTube, it'll probably be closer to like 2 hours and like 53 minutes, something like that. I don't know. Somewhere in that range. Over 250. Under 3 hours.
The network will pick me up.
And then there's also a survival mode that I've played before too, which is basically they put you in like I think it's actually randomized, but like the rooms are the same, but they randomize the items they give you, and they just drop a xenomorph in there, and you just have to it's like a survival mode. It's like just figure out a way to proceed from room to room with the xenomorph coming after you with like randomly generated items. It's either randomized or arranged. I'm not sure which. Axel. I always forget his name. Fucking stupid McGee. Ricardo is the guy that face hugged at the end, our friend. Lingard was the doctor. Ransom did some of the notes. Marlowe had the Anissa Dora. Foster was his wife. Waits was the dude in charge of the marshals. Samuel was the android that helped us. Nina Taylor was oh, look at that special credit for Sigourney Weaver. Nina Taylor was the girl that was with us that died, and then it said Verlaine, which was the captain of the Torrens from the beginning of the game. NPCs / missing persons. I don't know any of the names in this game except for like the actual cast members from like Alien. And mostly I just know Sigourney Weaver and oh man, what's his name? The Harry Dean Stanton. He was the dad in Pretty in Pink. And he was brought back to do audio for this, and his voice sounded horrible. Like not like to shit on him. He was like, I think he was like really old at the time. He was like in his 80s when he did audio for this game, so his voice was like really, he was struggling to do a lot of vocal work. And I think he actually died just a couple years ago. But yeah, I mostly know him as the dad from Pretty in Pink. And I mix him up a lot with the dad from Freaks and Geeks. Which they're not the same person, but I mix them up a lot. But yeah, and I think it's super great they actually got Sigourney Weaver to do voice work in this. I hope she liked it, because I fucking love this game. I hope she felt like that, like this was like a worthy addition to the canon that she helped with. And like always, like everybody points out, which is true fact, Sigourney Weaver just being an alien and Aliens is such a huge thing. Just like having a woman in that role for like it was like a sci-fi film, which was like largely seen as like a guy's like it was like a nerdy guy thing to be into, and here was like a woman who came into the sci-fi fantasy genre. And she wasn't dolled up to look all pretty. She just looked like Sigourney Weaver, which I'm not saying Sigourney Weaver's bad looking, but you know, like they didn't like make her look like some like Hollywood starlet. She was just Sigourney Weaver, and she was capable, and they made her capable in Alien, and they made her a badass in Aliens. And I think that's a very big distinction. And I'm not saying, like, personally I still like Aliens more, and I prefer badass Ripley over capable Ripley. But capable Ripley in Alien was still monumental for its time, and it still accomplished a lot. And I love that Sigourney Weaver totally embraces like the nerd sci-fi culture, and like she was like in like Galaxy Quest and Paul and like a bunch of other stuff. And I fucking stan Sigourney Weaver. She's great. And she's best friends with Jamie Lee Curtis. And I remember I saw there's an interview I thought was hilarious, which was Jamie Lee Curtis and Sigourney Weaver are like lifelong friends. And if you don't know Jamie Lee Curtis, her claim to fame is she was Laurie Strode in the Halloween movies, like the main character that Michael Myers hunts down. And so they interviewed each other because they're both like horror icons. Because Alien is sci-fi horror. And Jamie Lee Curtis actually admitted to Sigourney Weaver that she had never seen all of Alien because it scared her too much, which I think is fucking great. But yeah, yeah, just stan Sigourney Weaver. She's fucking great. Unless she has like some fucking skeletons in the closet I don't fucking know about, that's always possible. But as far as I've heard and seen and everything, like hopefully someone doesn't watch this like, oh, Sigourney Weaver got canceled like last month and you're behind. Could be. But as far as I know, she's fantastic. But you know what, there's a point where I thought Louis C.K. was fantastic, and now I have to keep it pretty secret that I enjoy his stand-up comedy. Don't say it very loud in restaurants. The Chamber Orchestra of London. Synergy Voices. I didn't know they actually used like an actual orchestra for this. That's actually really cool. I'm gonna sound really stupid with that probably. Everyone's gonna be like, dude, you could tell it's an orchestra. I don't know, man. You can make a lot of things sound like real stuff just in like a little studio. It's crazy how music is. Like everybody takes it for granted now. Like, oh, like I could turn around right now. I could like literally turn around in my room and record music like with the instruments I have in my room and the microphone I have and my laptop and everything, and I could upload it to SoundCloud tomorrow and just have an established song out there. And it's crazy that like we just have that now. Like SoundCloud is a concept. We can just, music is just something we can just, here's music. I can shit out any music I want. Extra special thanks for creating the Alien universe. Yeah, Ridley Scott. Oh, I know he didn't create it, but I kind of wish they'd credit James Cameron, because I felt like Aliens was such a fucking phenomenal entry. Granted, this has nothing to do with aliens whatsoever. And it's still giving me in-game tips, even though I just, like, fucking finished the game. It's goofy. Anyways, that was Alien Isolation. Thanks to anybody who decided to watch this. As always, it'll be archived on YouTube. I appreciate anybody that stopped by and commented and joined in. I hope you all enjoyed this to some level. The next thing, I will be... I'm going to click X there so it doesn't just... actually, it would have stayed like that. It's if you're on this screen that it will actually go into a cutscene if it stalls. So I'll just leave it on that one so it doesn't. Ooh, look! Store is right there. I could check out the DLC in a minute. I should do that once I end this stream. Anyways, next thing on my to-stream list is Resident Evil 4. That will probably be in a few days. No idea when. Let me check my schedule thing, actually. Actually, now this stream will probably be over 3 hours now. I didn't even think of that, because I count for credits and all that. See, today is... Right now it is Thursday the 30th, as of 1:05 in the morning. It'll be the 29th, technically, when this is recorded. I will... I imagine on the 2nd or the 3rd of May, be streaming Resident Evil 4. And I have no idea how long that's going to be. It'll probably be a couple streams longer than this one. Nothing crazy, though. It's not like the longest game in the world. Anyways, I'm totally dragging this out now. Thanks for everybody who joined in on this, or watched it, or anything. It's one of my favorite games. I really enjoyed playing through it. And I hope it was entertaining to some degree. And I will see you in whatever I do next, whether it be on YouTube or the next stream. See you there.